Love Island USA Season 7 alum Cierra Ortega is blowing the lid off Peacock for the dirty edits. She was removed from the show due to a personal situation, but fans knew that was false. So, what does she have to say now that the show is over? Keep reading for more details. Love Island USA fans were torn on Cierra Ortega, and whether or not they liked her on the show. She was in a relationship with Nick Van Steenberge, and they were very happy together. Then, racial slurs resurfaced from Cierra at 2 different times. Immediately, viewers demanded that she be removed from the villa. They felt that if Yulisa Escobar had to go for racist remarks, then so did Cierra. She could not be treated any differently, and eventually, it was announced she had to leave. Although production made it seem like it was her choice, it likely was not. She has since shared that she will not be at the Season 7 reunion, which is hard because fans want her to be held accountable. As for Nick, he has moved on with Islander, Olandria Carthen, and they seem to be developing something real. However, Cierra is not ignoring her time in Fiji as she is calling out the show for how it was edited. She claims that production had a way of making her look like the bad guy when that was not the case. Cierra detailed an interaction with Huda Mustafa where she appeared to be giving her the silent treatment. In reality, Cierra had just come off a breakdown and did not want to risk crying again. So, she and Huda hugged but did not speak, which was fine. The Love Island USA alum has made a series of videos on social media to document her truth. She added that the meme faces she made were taken out of context for a storyline, and she hated having to wear a bikini every day. Some mornings, she wanted to relax in workout clothes, but that was not the case. It seems that Cierra Ortega has a whole new spin on what happened in the villa. She does not believe that Love Island USA portrayed her as she really was. Moreover, it has been alleged that she did not want to leave when she was asked to, which caused even more problems. After fans saw her speaking out on what happened behind the scenes, they took it with a grain of salt, guessing she didn't get any podcasts requests. "Girl, you're the fakest human ever." YKU was mean towards Huda. Nick even said it on the show she was getting gang up on. Several people that left Villa said Huda was getting gang up on. And you was the main one. You're delusional. It does not appear that many feel any sympathy for Cierra Ortega or the story that she is telling. Things may come out when the reunion is filmed that could shed more light on the situation. Introduction. In the competitive and ever-evolving world of reality television, authenticity is king. Fans crave genuine moments, unfiltered emotions, and the raw reality behind the glitz and glamour. However, recent revelations from Love Island USA star Cierra Ortega have cast a spotlight on the often hidden behind-the-scenes manipulations that shape what viewers see on their screens. Ortega's candid accusations against Peacock, the streaming platform hosting the series, have ignited a firestorm of controversy, prompting viewers and industry insiders alike to question the integrity of televised content. This exposé delves into Cierra Ortega's claims, the nature of dirty edits, and the broader implications for reality TV. We'll explore Ortega's journey from contestant to outspoken critic, analyze the impact of editing practices on audience perception, and consider what this means for the future of dating shows like Love Island USA. Cierra Ortega, from contestant to whistleblower. Cierra Ortega, a charismatic and outspoken contestant on Love Island USA's latest season, quickly became a fan favorite. Known for her authenticity, humor, and candidness, Ortega's social media presence reflected her genuine personality. However, behind the scenes, she alleges that her true story was often distorted or suppressed through strategic editing. After her elimination, Ortega took to social media to voice her frustrations. She claimed that certain moments were grossly manipulated, and that her storyline was painted in a way that didn't reflect who I really am. Her posts garnered thousands of shares, sparking a wider conversation about the ethics of reality TV editing. Most notably, Ortega accused Peacock of dirty edits, a term she uses to describe intentional manipulations aimed at sensationalizing or misrepresenting contestants. She alleges that scenes were cut, rearranged, or edited with specific narratives in mind, sometimes to create drama where none existed or to suppress conflict that was crucial to understanding the contestants' true personalities. Understanding dirty edits, what are they? Dirty edits are a controversial editing technique used in reality TV to craft a particular storyline, often at the expense of authenticity. These edits can include selective cutting, removing key moments that provide context or nuance, rearranging footage, presenting scenes out of chronological order to shape a narrative, adding sound effects or music, using audio cues to evoke specific emotions, manipulating dialogue, altering or overdubbing conversations to change their perceived meaning, using camera angles and cropping, highlighting certain reactions while minimizing others. While some degree of editing is standard in television production to maintain pacing and storytelling flow, dirty edits cross ethical boundaries by intentionally misleading viewers or misrepresenting contestants. Ortega's specific allegations against Peacock. Cierra Ortega's accusations center around her belief that Peacock engaged in such manipulative practices. 1. Omission of key moments. Ortega claims that pivotal moments where she displayed vulnerability or humor were cut or hidden, giving viewers a skewed perception of her personality. 2. Reframing conflicts. She alleges that her disagreements with other contestants were edited to appear more dramatic or malicious than they truly were, fueling unnecessary drama. 3. Suppressing her voice. Ortega asserts that her pleas for understanding or explanations were muted or omitted, denying her a fair representation. 4. Creating false narratives. She suggests that edits were used to craft storylines that fit predetermined narratives, possibly to boost ratings or attract controversy. In her social media posts, Ortega shared side-by-side clips of raw footage versus aired scenes, highlighting stark differences and alleging intentional distortion. The impact on contestants and viewers. Ortega's revelations have profound implications. For contestants, they highlight the vulnerability of participants who may be portrayed inaccurately, often without recourse. The emotional toll of being misrepresented can be significant, affecting self-esteem and reputation. For viewers, they raise questions about the authenticity of what's presented. While entertainment is the goal, the manipulation of real emotions and relationships can lead to misguided perceptions and unfair judgments. For producers and networks, the allegations challenge the integrity of the brand. If viewers feel misled, trust diminishes, potentially impacting ratings and advertisers' confidence. The broader context. Reality TV editing ethics. The debate over editing practices isn't new. Shows like The Bachelor, Keeping Up with the Kardashians, and Survivor have faced scrutiny over manipulated content. Critics argue that dirty edits diminish the authenticity of reality television, transforming it into crafted entertainment rather than genuine depictions of real life. Producers often defend their practices, citing the need for compelling storytelling and pacing. However, ethical boundaries become blurred when editing manipulations distort contestants' images or mislead viewers. Industry reactions and Peacock's response. Following Ortega's accusations, there has been a mix of reactions. Peacock's statement. The platform issued a generic statement emphasizing their commitment to ethical storytelling and respect for contestants. They denied any intentional misrepresentation but did not specify whether edits were scrutinized or reviewed. Production team's position. Insiders suggest that editing decisions are made collectively to enhance viewer engagement, with oversight aimed at maintaining fairness. However, transparency remains limited. Fan reactions. Many fans have expressed concern, calling for more transparency and accountability. Some have pledged to scrutinize the show more critically, while others dismiss Ortega's claims as sour grapes. What can be done? Moving toward transparency. Cierra Ortega's candidness has ignited a call for increased transparency in reality TV editing. Potential steps include disclosure statements, showing viewers when scenes have been significantly edited or rearranged. Contestant participation, involving contestants in post-production reviews to ensure accurate portrayal. Raw footage releases, providing access to unedited clips as part of special features or online content. Industry regulations, establishing guidelines to prevent manipulative editing practices that distort reality. These measures could help restore trust and uphold the integrity of reality programming. Conclusion: a wake-up call for reality TV. Cierra Ortega's bold stance against dirty edits on Love Island USA serves as a crucial reminder of the importance of authenticity in entertainment. While editing is a necessary part of storytelling, it must be balanced with honesty and respect for participants and viewers alike. As audiences become more conscious and demanding of transparency, the industry must adapt. Whether through increased accountability, clearer disclosures, or ethical guidelines, the goal should be to produce content that faithfully reflects reality, celebrating genuine human experiences rather than curated illusions. Ortega's bravery in speaking out has sparked vital conversations that could reshape the future of reality television, ensuring that authenticity remains at the heart of storytelling. About the author. AI Chat is a creative writer and industry analyst with a focus on entertainment ethics and media transparency. Passionate about advocating for honest storytelling, AI Chat aims to shed light on the nuances of modern television production.